Dear viewers, this is the program you are watching right now. So first of all, I request you to subscribe and like it and share it. Today I have a great opportunity to have a very good guest, which is drama writer, presenter, and a very good actor.
Well, that depends on which critic you read as to whether I'm a good actor or not. But I've been giving it my best shot for 40 years now. So
I wanted to give your introduction. So, Mr. Tom with us right now. It's a great moment. And also we have a great history moment today, that 50th anniversary of moon landing. So, but before we start, I would like you to do something when you finish this video, and please leave your comments and concerns below, so that way we know that you like and what is your question regarding this video. All right, so let's do what's gonna come out.
okay. Well, first of all, 69, 50 years ago. Where were you on that day? When they walked on the moon, where were you?
I was not born.
Is that true?
Yeah.
What year were you born?
I was born in 1962.
Well, you were alive. You were 8 years old. You were 7 years old. Of course you were born. He's a lot older than he's trying to make.
I thought he said 1959.
1969.
1960.
50 years ago.
Exactly. I was in Pakistan, and I couldn't able to watch live, but I heard about it, and after that I don't remember the year, but Neil Armstrong visit Pakistan.
Oh.
Yeah, he visit Pakistan for goodwill visit, for good gesture visit. So that I remember.
And was he well received? Did people like meeting him?
Yeah, he was receiving a very good, very warm welcome.
Big celebrity.
Big celebrity, right? That day, that moment, that era, you can say.
And did he? I'm sure he was on your television, on the news.
Exactly. That's why I heard about it.
Did he have something to say to people? Did that on the news, or did they just show pictures of him during the day?
Actually, they are filming his movement, or wherever he goes. There are a lot of organizations. They organized a warm welcome for him, and he went up there.
And he made a speech.
He made a speech.
Yeah.
It's a kind of journalist speech for well-being, for kindness, for humanity, kind of thing.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. That's what he said.
Exactly.
I remember it very well. I was, how old? I was 18. I had just turned 18. And I was working for a camp in Michigan. And we had they hired college-aged people from all over the country, around the world, to run this camp. And so we had a building, a cabin, a big cabin on the campgrounds called Benona Lodge. This was in Michigan, so a lot of the names were related to Indian tribes and heritage. And so this big lodge was called Benona Lodge, and that's where we had our, what we called the work staff parties. And so we were all there watching this on one TV. There were, golly, how many people were there? There must have been maybe 60, 70 people working there, running the thing. And we were all jammed into this living room of the lodge watching this TV. And there were so many delays. They kept putting off the walk. They were supposed to walk at like 6 o'clock our time in the evening. and they kept having to delay it for various reasons, technical reasons, before he could actually leave the landing pod. And so Walter Cronkite, the news commentator who loved space travel stories, he was interviewing everybody he could think of down there in Cape Canaveral, I guess is where it launched from, in Florida. And so he was interviewing everybody, filling the time. And it was just went on for, several hours. That they said, well, we're going to launch in 10 minutes. And everybody got ready and said, oh, there's some sort of delay. Well, all right. And this just kept going on and on and on. Well, we were all teenagers. And some of them were just too impatient. And they didn't care.
But you were witness of that moment.
Yes, we were watching. The camera was, the outside camera that's attached to the landing vehicle. That's what you were seeing was the moon's surface with the big foot pod that it landed on.
Like a 4.
Yes, and you saw the one round plate that it was resting on, that one leg. And that's all that we could see.
It has 4 legs.
Yes.
I remember that.
Sure,
too,
sure. And that outdoor camera, that outside camera, just shot the one leg, looking down on it. That's all we could see. And so we sat there and looked at this leg on the moon and listened to them talking and interviewing. And 2 by 2, not 1 by 1, but 2 by 2, because there were boys and girls working there. And 2 by 2, they would just leave. They just, oh, come on, people, let's go. Let's go. Come on, walk on the moon. Come on. What's the holdup? What's the delay? Come on. And they finally got bored and left. By the time they actually walked on the moon, there were 4 of us left
Only
watching.
4.
Only 4 of us. As each one would leave, people, we've been waiting since the dawn of time. Since before we were even people who could name the moon.
Exactly, yeah.
We looked at the moon and wondered about it, even before it had a name. Thousands and thousands and thousands of years of human history.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
And we have looked and wondered at the moon. And now you can't wait another hour? 1 hour? To be a witness to it? Because you want to go kiss this girl so badly? What is the matter with you people? And they say, yeah, whatever. And so the 4 of us that were there just celebrated. We couldn't believe it. In the first thing, we were just drop-jawed. It was so amazing that there were actually human beings walking on the moon for the first time in the history of the universe. I just couldn't believe that human beings had done that. And that they had done it in such a short time.
You 4 were the witness. You 4 were the witness of
that night in that building. There were only 4 witnesses. Oh, I just couldn't believe that they wouldn't just hang on it. But I guess I liked girls too. I liked kissing them too, but we were certainly able to wait until after they walked on the moon. So that was the moon. And there are actually people who believe that was faked. Faridi, there are people who think that didn't happen. That it was a Hollywood movie. Okay. There are people who think that it was falsified, that they just made it up. Can you imagine? Why would anybody do that? Why? Well, to win the space race, to be better than the Russians. You've got to be kidding me. All you had to do was be there within a couple of miles of the launch pad to see that rocket took off. Faked. The conspiracy theories that this country can create just never cease to amaze me. Yeah, it was a movie set.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he jumps on the moon like that. Yeah, oh yeah, that's on Earth. What are you going to do?
That time, so many people, they don't believe. They did not believe that actually somebody, a human being, is walking on the moon.
Yeah.
So that was kind of unbelievable thing. But after that, after some time, people really believe that it did happen.
Finally, but there are still people who don't. There are still people who believe
But now,
that it didn't happen, even now.
but now we are talking about Mars.
Yes. Oh, well, and there are people saying that,
They wanted to live over there.
that they're ready to colonize
Yeah,
Mars.
Exactly. It's the world is polluted a lot.
Oh, yeah, so all of a sudden we're going to go to Mars and we're going to keep it real clean.
we will gonna pollute that too.
Yeah, let's pick another planet
After
to
some time.
ruin. I don't quite get it. I mean, we have the wherewithal to clean up our own planet. We could if we wanted
We
to.
could.
And it would cost a lot less than it's going to take us to colonize Mars.
Yeah, lot less.
We should just colonize our own planet.
Yeah, I mean,
Treat it like we just got here.
we nowadays we forgot to plant a tree. We forgot to do the right thing to save the environment. So it's gonna happen.
You've
Pollution
seen
gonna be more and
you've
more
seen
and
the
more.
floating islands of plastic in the oceans.
Increasing.
It's just. Do you know in is it Iceland? Where? Iceland, I think. They have put, maybe Norway, they have put a plaque, a memorial sign at the site of what used to be a glacier. They now have a plaque explaining
Glacier is gone.
that there used to be a glacier here.
There was a glacier.
But because of global warming, because of climate change, there's no longer a glacier here. All that water is now in the ocean. And it's happening to all the other glaciers. But they actually put a memorial plaque for a former site of a glacier. That's how much trouble we're in. We're having to historically mark the destruction of our planet.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think we can do better than that. That's just me, though. What do I know?
So we will don't go away, and we will be right back after short break. All right. Thank you very much for watching.